welcome to my channel. My name is Leia and I'm the owner of From Norah with Love. I do crochet plushies and I sell them in market shows. Today I'm going to share with you my market number 2. For this market, I had my daughter with me, Norah, so you're going to be seeing some of her POVs, which she was very excited to do and add into this video. I'll see you later with the recap.
I'm doing the talking now since she's driving. Great. Good morning. We just left the house to go to the market.
Good morning. Sorry it took a while for me to start my video. I didn't even have a chance to do my video while driving. The weather was kind of like not really good. It was raining and snowing, right? It's New England. You gotta love New England. It's crazy. So we are already set up, and today I have my daughter with me, Norah.
Hi.
And she has her own mic too. So I do have a helper today, and as you can see, it's a pretty big venue. This is a 4-court gym, and it's in a high school. It is a fundraiser for the, I think, 2026 senior graduating students or class. And I really don't have big hopes on this market, to be honest with you. It was very last minute. I was here about 2 years ago with her too, and it was good. There were a good amount of foot traffic, and it was nice because they have the seniors helpers too, so it was really great when you have helpers. And I didn't need helpers today. I actually didn't bring my pegboard for today, and that means I didn't get to put all of my plushies. The show starts in 20 minutes, and we're pretty much done. We're just chilling, and Norah will show you the setup, and we'll come back to give you an update later. Norah said like the lighting is not good here. She's actually right. It's not good. So yeah, wish us luck. Maybe she's my lucky charm. Hopefully we'll get at least our booth fee back today, and some gas money because this is about 30 minutes away from home, and also like lunch money. We did bring lunch today.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I brought food.
I didn't. She didn't pack me anything. So sad. Yeah. So yeah, she'll show you our setup for today. See you later.
update. It's really busy, but not really. It's like really hot in here. Like I took off my sweatshirt and stuff. We made our booth fee, but we bought a bird feeder and food. So we're hoping we're gonna get more people. By the way, my mom's really weird and she's being cringy because we were trying to take a photo and she was standing there where people was looking, trying to buy stuff. She's been cringy.
So update, guys, it's 11:35 a.m. and the show started at 10 a.m. and so far it's pretty consistent. Again, like I said earlier, I really have no high hopes on this event, but so far the foot traffic has been pretty good and I have several sales already, and it's only been an hour and 35, and Norah is looking for food. Okay, it's actually really hard to record during transactions just because it's a little bit awkward. As you can see, we're open in the back, and my setup is like letter S, so I'm having a hard time finding a right angle that is not too awkward.
Because it's awkward, because some people don't want to be in the thing.
I know. I mean, I don't really want to see. I don't want to show people.
It's also really awkward. Like, oh my god, wait, I need to film this. You know?
I know, and then you can't just set up
Yeah.
right then and there. So we'll see.
Yeah. Also, everyone's staring at us every single time we have our mics out. It's like really funny.
You want me to put that in a bag?
Nice. Say, did you get it?
I know. Hi guys. Okay, so an update. It is 1:50 in the afternoon, and it started to slow down how the people, like the foot traffic in general. I don't know if it's about lunch hour, but we only have less than an hour left. This is only till 3 o'clock, so we'll see how it goes, but the transactions are pretty steady. And let me see how much transactions total do we have so far.
I think it's 28.
Okay, so far we have 27 transactions or 27 sales. I think we didn't get a lot of multiple items per transaction. Yeah, but not a lot.
We got some at like $53.
Oh, that's true. That was our big sale for the day. The lady, she's so cute. She just went Totoro, and she just went for Totoro and the Blue Friend and 2 other stuff. So yeah, so it's pretty good, pretty steady. Like I said, this is a pretty short market. we just got home. That was a wrap. It was actually pretty good. Like I said earlier, I didn't have great expectations, but it turned out to be pretty good. I'm going to do a what sold video maybe tomorrow. We'll see if I can do it later today. But what do you think, Nora? So, what do you think of the market today?
I don't like it.
Why not?
Nothing to do.
Well, it's a market.
There's nothing fun anyway that we're selling.
I think she's used to going to like festivals, like where there's music, lots of food, like entertainment. That was just a straightforward craft fair show, and there was like different vendors in there that mostly like hobbyists, I think, like more than like small businesses. So, but like I said, it turns out to be good. And as a reward for ourselves, we ended up going to Hannaford's.
We got sushi.
We got supermarket sushi because we don't want to go out anymore, and got some tres leches cake too. But yeah, so I think that's it for today. These are as you can see, all the stuff are still in my car. We literally just got home, and thank you so much for coming with us, and I will see you later when I do my breakdown video. As you can see, my background is different. It is the morning of, it is Monday. I do have to go to work, and the kids just actually left for school, and I'm still in my pajamas. I haven't really started my day yet, but I will be soon. I thought I'll start doing this first so I can actually put out the video this week, because I do have another market this coming weekend, and that is a 2-day weekend. It's always a great idea to do it at a school because there are tons of kids. However, there were supposedly 102 when the coordinator responded to my inquiry, but I saw several like empty tables yesterday, so I wonder if actually they did not show up or they did not pay. Yeah, that was pretty noticeable, and that was one of the reasons too that we were able to do our setup the way that we did yesterday, is because we didn't have any vendors behind us. Actually, 2 tables next to us were empty, so I'm not complaining. Nora weren't complaining about it because we had so much space to basically walk around, and we're not cramped or anything. So with that said, I don't know if the 10 crochet vendors that she told me that's going to attend, if one of them didn't show up, but I did see quite a number of crochet vendors yesterday, and the vendors that just sells amigurumi, I have to say, if I can remember for sure, there were 4, and I'm the 5th. And some, I think a couple were selling amigurumis along with other crochet items. So that's why I wasn't expecting a good turnout for myself. If not, I was just really hoping to at least get my booth fee back, and then a little bit of something, gas money, lunch money, something like that. And it's just I've decided to do it anyway, very last minute, just because I have like that itch to do another market. And then I thought, it's only one day. My daughter wanted to come, and I don't know. So I went for it, and I'm thankful that I actually did. I really am. Let's do the breakdown of what sold. I'm going to start with what sold the most, and then by quantity and not by price. Okay, the first one is my mystery egg. I am so surprised with that. I sold 6 and I brought 7, so I only have 1 egg left. And I, again, that was my first. Well, this season was my first trial of doing mystery boxes or eggs, and I just thought eggs would be perfect because of Easter. And it did not disappoint. I have to say, and I think I priced it pretty well too. And tip tip number one on this: if you still have time to do this, and if you wanted to do it, always choose the shiny eggs, because the shiny eggs attracts the eyes of the little ones. I just have to say, shiny. Always pick the shiny, colorful ones. Just tip out there. And the second one, I sold 4 snakes. Those snakes are actually really good, and it's a pretty fast make if you're doing it more than one, because you get the hang of it, and you just won't stop. I almost didn't bring out my Mabel chickens because I know there's going to be tons of chickens that will be sold by the other vendors, but Norah was very insistent just to put it out because you never know, she said. But it was put at the very bottom of my shelf, and she was telling me, I told you so, because one of them actually sold, the white one. Maybe I'll just stick to the white ones, which actually is my favorite anyway. And then I sold 2 hatchling eggs, 2 oxalotls, 2 chubby chicks, and I sold 2 more of the baby dragon, the snugglers, and with a golden egg. That was cute because they were actually bought by 2 young adults. They're so cute, or so funny. And I sold 1 a rubber ducky. I sold 1 caterpillar. And then I sold also my ghost, a big ghost, which I had on clearance. I also sold 2 keychains, an axolotl and a chick. And I'm saving this for last. I know it's not the best in terms of quantity, but it is my favorite sale of the day because someone, this young nice mom, bought Totoro and Chuyu Totoro, I think that's the name of the blue one. So she got the set, and then she got I forgot. Yes, I also sold 1 chick with a strawberry hat. And it's just so cute. She said her favorite was Totoro, or is Totoro, and she's crazy about Totoro. So I'm very, very happy that she actually got that one, and Totoro went to someone that actually not just like appreciates Totoro, but actually loves Totoro. So thank you so much if you're watching this. I appreciate it so much. I only sold 1 cat loaf. Oh, cat kitten. No, cat. I only sold 1 loaf kitten. And but again, there were other vendors that were selling it too. And I don't know. Yeah, but I appreciate that sale because it's a family who bought my 2 axolotls. They're sisters with their mom, and they bought it, and they seem very happy about the axolotls, and they said they're going to walk around, and they did walk around, and they came back, and she bought the kitten. And I'm very happy because I did have a repeat customer. Even though there were tons of other vendors out there, they chose to come back and get some stuff from me instead. And I have to say though, It's I felt really good and felt so validated about that because it didn't happen just once. I don't know if it's happening to you guys when vendors would come up, they look around and then they're gonna say, they tell their kids, so let's go look around first, which actually makes sense. For those that, especially for kids that would want to change their mind a lot, the parents wanted to make sure that the kid would choose what they really wanted, because the last thing they wanted to deal with is buyer's remorse for the little kid when they see something else that they want. So I do get that. I get that a lot, and I want them to do that as a parent too, just to make sure that you kind of like avoid that situation. And you can't really, they don't want to return anything, and you can't really take any returns in like shows like that. So if anything, I know it's probably bad business, but I would rather send them, like go walk around first. I recommend it, than deal with a return, because I'd rather, no. But there's several customers who've done that, and they do come back to my booth, and I really truly appreciate that, because that means they've seen everything and they choose to come back and get stuff and spend their money in my booth, and grateful for that. I also sold 6 octos, and I sold one chubby cow. In total, I had 31 sales. Total collected is $485. 61% is cash, 39% is card, and I had to pay $6.38 for square fees, with a net total of $478.62. And my booth fee is $70. Generally it is $50, but I chose the corner space, which added $20, so that's a total of $70. So that would be $408.62. That's my takeaway for yesterday, and that doesn't include my materials yet, because I haven't really calculated that one yet. But regardless, it's most definite that it would be at 300, at least $300 profit for the day. And to me, that is good, because it was only between 10 to 3 o'clock, and it's a short day, and it was an easy in and out. They have helpers everywhere. And again, it was a good decision for me to do it, and not just for financial reasons. It was also like the validation that it's okay to have competition. If anything, it actually can help you like reframe your like how you see your brand or see your business. And it was a great experience for me, like mentally, knowing that sticking to my brand and what I love, and knowing what I can bring is enough. And that's just how it is. There will always be competitors. There will always be competitions. And what you just have to do is really just stay focused on what you're doing, what you can offer, and just do you. And that actually speaks louder in volume, and your customers will actually see that and appreciate that. But yeah, so far that's it. That's my market number 2, and that is with Norah. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
We finished the market, and I'm wearing the earrings that we actually got. And yeah, I think overall I think the market was really good for Mom, at least. It was really like, I didn't like it that much because I just like did nothing. But like for 10 crochet, you know, it was pretty good, you know.